But a lot people navigate anxiety in a lot of ways, and I think one of the tricky things is, and I often say, is everybody should go to therapy because people, you will find the funniest things. Like you find out that you're still grieving not coming first when you were in primary 3 that one time, and it's affected how you navigate with work. Like it's just really interesting stuff.
But it's real. Because even thinking about myself, that kind of thing would have helped someone like me. Because I struggle with the exact same thing, panic attacks and then anxiety in general. In fact, it was one of the reasons I got one of the tattoos that I have. Because I had to sort of like self-medicate. I would tell myself, not with actual drugs, I beg. I didn't have the information that I needed. So I would say, okay, I know that if I breathe, inhale, exhale, 1, 2, 3, I'll now say, okay, breathe. We'll now do the inhale and the exhale. And that's literally the tattoo that I have, breathe, because it was like a reminder. And I'm just thinking that kind of thing would have been so helpful for me. Time as well, you know, that's very good. That's interesting, I swear.
I think I was telling somebody recently, and I wrote something about it on LinkedIn. I dread that place, but yeah, about how the problems that we have are the problems that are easiest for us to solve. And I was citing back to Game of Thrones. Solid show, by the way.
Bo.
Exactly, very solid show. And I was talking about the fact that one thing we don't realize is that the reason why Daenerys is so pressed on saving and helping slaves is because she literally was a slave.
Yes. Yeah.
She gets sold to the Khal, and it's like, oh, you have to marry me. Later on, while she's still trying to help slaves, she gets kidnapped and taken as a slave again. So it's just like, this is a reminder of why I do this thing that I do, because like it's something you've dealt with, so you know exactly where the pain points are. So yeah.
Side note, who liked how it ended, Game of Thrones? Do you agree with the ending?
No, it pissed me off.
I liked the ending.
So the thing is, I feel like if you,
sort of liked
I'm a big Game of Thrones nerd. Like I feel like I'm the biggest one on the planet.
Bro, you know that final season came out during exams?
Yes.
I don't know if you were in school.
I was in school.
The entire floor.
Yeah, everyone was watching.
We didn't give it down.
No one cared.
Honestly, I dislike my roommate from that year because this guy, I hadn't watched it. I'm like, you know what? I'm studying for exams. I'm a serious student. He just came and was like, yo, Daenerys is dead.
Okay, her death was not valid.
Yeah.
But I feel like Bran as the king made the most sense to me.
So the thing is,
neutrality.